Start.
Hi, once.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. L-
So,
last last week we had just had a had an event in the Seneca
mhm.
about the about the sustainability future,
Yeah, I
and
also watched the
and and
video.
and in that we all have participated in the green revolution, that
So, what was your topic?
green citizen program,
Yeah,
and in which uh, I have joined the session of the Miss Paula,
yeah.
the keynote speaker, and the topic of the session was business built to last.
Okay.
The main message of the keynote speaker was to support the community. And what was about yours?
Actually, mine was Paul Covens, and the topic was climate change, and the main focus of this meeting was to achieve resilience in a climate change effects.
Okay.
And did
And
you learn any? What did you learn about your topic?
yes, in that I have learned many things. That the Miss Paula was talking about their company Cotton. They have they are building a cotton. They are manufacturing cotton clothes like t-shirts and all, and while they are manufacturing the cotton clothes, they are supporting the community from their profit, which was the one of the best thing that I have learned. And they were reinvesting to the family of the farmers, to whom from whom they are buying the cotton. That was the best point for me.
Okay.
And what was
And
about you?
about in my video, the main purpose was to aware people about the consequences of the climate change and what impact does it make to the current world, and what we should do in order to compete with the side effect came from the climate change. And the main two things I learned from this topic was one thing I learned. The first thing I learned from this video is how climate change becomes climate risk, and the other thing was to how to build more resilient homes, like how to build more resilient homes in earthquake, in storms, and in basement flooding.
Okay.
So that was my topic.
Yeah, to sustain the life.
Yeah,
Even else, more than that, keynote speaker has inspired me about the thing that they are supporting girl education in the Egyptian, means in Egypt,
yeah,
as their company is build as their company is building schools for the to support girl education, and the ratio is something 2:1, means two boys and one girls, means uh, at at this means in the Middle East, in the Middle East region of in the Middle East region, the girl education is not very empowered. So therefore the company focus is to empower the women education, which is the best thing that I have personally learned, that everyone has the right to education.
yeah. That is good. And in my video, the Professor Paul explained how people can cope with climate change and its effects, like hail, earthquake, basement flooding, severe wind, wildfire, and snow and ice storms. So I think educating people about the climate change and how to build their homes very resilient was the main focus of my video, and I think I learned lots of things from the video.
I think the point of education is between both of us are common.
Yeah,
Like in your video, it is about to aware the people about the difficulties that climate can make in the regular world,
yes,
and and in mine is to support the education, means
yeah,
to support the girl education, to empower woman education. So one thing that we can make change from our business, from the assignment one, is that we can support, means we can add that the company that we have made about once back,
yeah, and also
we will share our profit for the education, which will
yes,
be the nice thing.
Yes,
in
you
the
are
near
right.
future.
And I think I can make effect change in the business basement flooding. Among all of them, I think I can cope with the basement flooding. Basically, basement flooding happens when it rains very heavily and the water gets into the basement through the pipes. And
Yeah.
I think the best solution the Professor Paul described was, in order to cope with that, installing a backwater pipe can be a good option. And other than that, sump pump is also very helpful when the water is coming from the window and mistakenly we left the window open or anything else. So the when it rains heavily, the water comes from the window and it stays into the basement, and we in order to remove the water we have to install a sump pump and which
Okay.
can drastically remove the water from basement. And what was your based learning from the video?
My base learning was about the education of empowering women. But one thing that from yours I can say that from yours I can say that we can make changes like the bags that we are making of the recycled plastic. We can if in future we can make the recycled pipes for the to support the community in Canada for the basement flooding
Yeah, sure.
in the worst case situation, as well as we can develop as well as we can share our profit to the Canadian community
Yes.
to grow the community as well as to empower the education
And what was your
in the
sustainable
Canadian
goal
side.
to our people?
My sustainable goal was to support the community, to give back something to the community that has given us more. Like like the main goal of the company means Miss Paula was saying that to reinvest back in the community, which will again helpful in the near future for the company. In the case of in the worst case scenario, the community will definitely help the other peoples. That was the main
and
goal.
And the sustainable goal which I learned from my video was to aware people about the climate change and how to cope with that and changes we should make in our home to survive in the climate change. And also it will help the community to uh, change their homes according to the climate change risks. And it
One
will
more
also help the community to survive in the climate change. Yeah.
And one more interesting fact that I learned about the company Cotton, that from last 7 years they are in this business of selling cotton products like t-shirts and that, and
Yeah.
their manufacturing is so strong that they are saying that the cotton t-shirt means the white t-shirt will long last for more than 3 months, which is a
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
that I have learned, and we can apply in our bags also, that it will sustain for the more period of time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Deva.
Yeah, thank you.